Supereminent isn't just a brand, it's a mindset. Let's talk about what happens when you actually commit to this. Because the supereminent mindset isn't a switch, it's an everyday, heavy lifting kind of discipline. The world loves comfort. The world worships the average. Society has a blueprint for you. Stay in your lane, don't make too much noise, and be grateful for the crumbs of normalcy. But mediocrity is a slow, quiet enemy. It whispers that good enough is acceptable. It tells you to rest on yesterday's wins. We don't do good enough. To be supereminent means to possess a relentless, almost unreasonable obsession with execution. It means looking at a masterpiece you just created and immediately asking, how do I break this down and build it better? It is the willingness to be misunderstood by people who are content with just getting by. When you operate at this level, your work ethic looks like confusion to the untrained eye, but to the collective, it just looks like standard protocol. Think about the contrast we talked about, the raw energy and the masterclass discipline. The raw energy, this is your hunger. It's the late nights in the studio, the early mornings on the pavement, the burning desire to prove that doubts are lies and nothing more. It's chaotic, loud, and unfiltered. The masterclass discipline. This is your structure. It's the hours of silent, tedious practice when nobody's watching. Nobody is clapping and no cameras are rolling. It's turning that raw, chaotic energy into a sharp focus of intention. Without hunger, discipline is just a boring routine. Without discipline, hunger is just loud noise. The supereminent mindset is the perfect synthesis. Did I say that right? The perfect synthesis of both. It's knowing how to survive the trenches while keeping your eyes fixed firmly on your goals. We do not compete with the person next to us. We compete with the highest potential of who we can become. When you adopt this mindset, your relationship with failure completely changes. Failure stops being the end all. It's just feedback. It's a signpost telling you which pivot to make next. The average person fails and stops because their identity was tied to the outcome. When a supereminent creator fails, they analyze the fracture, reinforce the structure, and strike again with twice the velocity. We don't suffer from setbacks. We get fueled by them. Every challenge is just proof that we were willing to step into the arena where everyone else stayed in the bleachers. This is why our aesthetic is so intentional. Every stitch, every heavyweight fabric, every drop shoulder of the SE monogram is engineered to feel like armor. It's tactile reassurance that you're protected while you build your empire. It's physical manifestation of an internal grit. We're not chasing trends because trends have an expiration date. We're chasing timelessness. We are building a legacy that outlives the algorithms, the temporary hype, and the fleeting validation of a double tap. This mindset, the supereminent mindset, demands that you audit your life. Who is in your circle? What are you consuming? Are you surrounding yourself with people who challenge your vision? Or people who make you feel comfortable with staying stagnant? If you are the smartest, most ambitious person in the room, you are in the wrong room. Find a new room. Or better yet, build your own. When you wear supereminent, you aren't just putting on an outfit. You are stepping into a community of people who refuse to coast through life. In our previous videos, we talked about self-love. We talked about reclaiming your status. We talked about the hunger, the struggle, and the breakthrough. But today we are opening the gates to the whole universe. What does our universe look like? It looks like high contrast. It looks like the raw energy of the street meeting the discipline of a masterpiece. It's the grit of the concrete mixed with the aspiration of the stars. Think about it this way. Streetwear was born from culture. It was born from people. who had stories to tell and used the sidewalk as their runway. Somewhere along the line, the big corporations took it over. They made it about hype. They made it about lines around the block and artificial scarcity. We are taking it back. We are making it about substance again. Our universe is immersive because it mirrors your reality. When you look at our community, you don't just see customers. You see filmmakers, you see athletes, you see hustlers, you see thinkers. A melting pot of society is what you see, in other words. We are a composite of cultures. We are building a space where your ambition is understood. Have you ever tried to tell a normal person your biggest dream? What do they do? They smile politely. They tell you to be realistic. They tell you to tone it down. In this universe, we tell you to turn it up. We tell you that if your dreams aren't, or if your dreams don't require faith, they aren't big enough. That's the shared story we are writing. Every single collection we drop. In the future, it's just another page of the script. And you aren't just watching the movie. You are the main character. So why am I telling you this today? Why does this 5th video matter so much? Because a brand is nothing without its tribe. And a mindset is just a thought until it's shared. We are building a community that stands for something deeper than just consumerism. We want to build a space where we push each other, where the clothes are a uniform for collective movement. Imagine walking down the street, you see someone walking towards you wearing the SC monogram. You don't just see a stranger, you see an ally. You know instantly that they get it. You know they're fighting the same creative fight you are. That is how we change the game. Not by shouting louder than everyone else, but by building something so authentic that the noise of the world just fades away. This is the bridge between our past and our future. Supereminent is for the ageless. It's for the unisex, global citizen who values style but values substance more. It's for anyone who ever felt like an outsider but realized that being on the outside gives you the best view to build your own world. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need an invitation to be premium. You just have to claim it. As we close this chapter and step into the next, I want to invite you in fully. Don't just buy the brand once it drops. Live the mindset. When you wake up tomorrow, put on that attitude first. Decide that your work will be eminent. Decide that your focus will be unmatched. Decide that you will protect your vision at all costs. Thank you for rocking with me through these 5 videos. Thank you for believing in the universe we are creating. This is just the foundation. The structure we are building on top of it is going to be massive. So stay focused. Keep your vision unapologetic. Welcome to the collective. Welcome to the universe. Welcome to Supereminent. You notice how I never just say supereminent. I say it with emphasis. It's supereminent. If this resonated with you, hit the subscribe button down below and join this family because you found your tribe. You don't have to look any further. You are super eminent. See you next time. Peace.